You all know Bruce Lee, but do you know how he used pop and water to go through his future students to see which one he wanted to take on? Well, in this video, I'll show you exactly what he did. I'm Don Pakula, founder of Golden Goose Services. We help individuals and companies get where they want to go by uncapping their potential. Please like and share this video. Maybe someone you know needs to see this, because this is 2 minutes to be great. Thousands of people came to learn from Bruce Lee. And when he found someone he would take on as a student, he would take him into his dojo and he'd spar with them. He'd want to see some of their moves, see where they were at. But then he'd sit them down at a table, and in front of them, he'd put a pop. And in front of him, he'd put water. And he'd say, this represents you and your knowledge. This represents my knowledge. This is what you want. But I cannot give it to you because there's too much of yours. But if you're willing to part with some of what you know, I can give you some of what I know. Now, I take that a step further. And in fact, we look at people think, yeah, I use about 10% of my brain, 15% of my brain. Well, that's not true. You use all of your brain. But most people, I'd say only 10 or 15% of people think. That's it. The rest either don't know how to think, don't try to think, or they think they know everything. So let's have that 10 or 15% of people, or that 10 to 15% of your brain, represented by the pop at the bottom of this glass. Now, if I want to take the pop in this glass, and I wanted to change it, and I wanted to add some water, some of that knowledge, some of what you were looking for, and I take the pop and I look at it and I observe it, I see exactly where it is, exactly what the color is, and I get a little dab. Anything change? No, it must not have worked. I'm going to try again, though. I'm going to give it a second go. It didn't work. This stuff doesn't work. So we try again. No change. This is crap. I'm not doing this anymore. But here's the key. You can't stop. You can't do it expecting to change. See, logically, we know the makeup of this glass is different. We know it's not straight root beer. It has water, but we can't see the results, so we quit. The secret is to do it constantly, slowly, over time. Do it every day, little by little, and eventually what happens, the actual liquid starts to change, and you can actually then tell, yes, it has changed. Now, here's the good news. There is no shortage of good things in life. There is no shortage of good knowledge. And when you think you've learned it all, you've only just begun, because there is always more. There's always more to learn. Always more we can do. Always more we can add. And the faster you go, the more the results you see. Eventually, you get to something that is resemblance of what you had. And you have grown. Little by little, every day, constantly, irregardless of results. Now go out this week, remember this, and be great.